Did the judge go over what the charges were and so forth?
Welcome back to San Joaquin News Network.
Well, there was no probable cause because if there's, we're all aware of the Fourth Amendment, right?
Okay.
We have an important video. This one comes to you from Christopher Reel's channel.
And
But I mean, what did the judge tell you when you got to the arraignment?
well, I don't want to discuss that, but if they think there's probable cause, then get a warrant. Okay. There's an order for all those things.
The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized.
Don't arrest me, and then
So that's what I'm getting at is what were you arraigned on that night?
I still have seen no warrant or no probable cause. I don't want to discuss my court matters because it's still ongoing. Okay. And that was dismissed. That was dismissed though from that court. And then another trooper came here and said there was a warrant for my arrest.
About a year ago, we shared one of his videos on the main channel. That video went viral. It's almost at 1 million views. The other channel that he had, after his arrest, when they took his phone, somehow he was locked out of his channel and was unable to get back in. But folks, the same thing that happened in that other video is happening again. These cops keep coming to his house. This guy does an outstanding job. This is a perfect demonstration of how to stand on your Fourth Amendment rights. I'm going to drop his original channel link in the description and in the pinned comment. Keep watching, folks.
And that was in February of 2022. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a picture of him.
And what happened with that one?
He said there's a warrant for we also have a warrant for your arrest, he said. And he was here with two sheriff deputies. Okay. So I found that odd that they came together.
We worked together, but that, yeah.
Yeah, but he said he had a warrant for my arrest. Okay. Where are these warrants? Why am I not notified of a warrant before men with guns are coming to my house to tell me about it?
Okay.
Shouldn't I be notified?
That's up to the court. That's up to the court.
It's up to the court?
Right.
Well,
I don't know how they notify. They send us out copies of warrants and so forth, and then we can go and execute them.
Well, that was a warrantless arrest on July 16th here.
Okay.
And then that incident in February, a warrant was claimed to have been had, which I have not seen.
Okay.
So those are my main problems, my issues with the...
So you're saying that the issues are because they didn't provide you the warrant or show you the warrant when you were arrested?
Yeah, I don't believe there was one.
Okay.
And I asked to see one, and that's not something you make later. If you come to arrest someone at their home, you better have that warrant
in front of you first.
With the affidavit and probable cause.
Right.
So I want to see those things, and I have not, been provided with those documents. I don't believe them to exist.
Okay.
And then that other trooper that came here, he said he had a warrant, and he didn't have one in his hand.
Okay.
And that's my problem with that. And once that step is taken, then it creates a huge problem for me with courts and stuff. That warrant should be in place first.
Okay.
So
again, could I get a handwritten deposition? I'll handwrite it right here. Again, you don't have to come outside if you don't want. I'll handwrite it right here on exactly what you said, that you are upset that the warrant, you don't believe the warrant existed, you were arrested and never provided the copy of the warrant, taken and arraigned, and again, you don't have to go into your court dealings because you said that's still pending. And then that way, because the reason why
that's more specific than the way that I wrote it there, you're saying?
Right, pretty much. That way, because you submitted a complaint form, so I'm here to investigate the complaint, and I want to make sure that I have it written down on what I'm supposed to investigate to make sure when they did come here on...
So Christopher Reel makes a complaint because the cops keep showing up to his house without a warrant. So this guy here is investigating the complaint that this man made on those cops. But wait, remember when I told you guys not to trust police? In a little bit, you're going to hear this cop say that the man has a warrant and that he could take him to jail. Pay attention to this.
July 16th, I think he told me. Yeah. That there was an actual warrant, and on that actual warrant, it should be dated before July 16th, obviously. to make sure one existed.
Yeah.
Because if one existed, then it would be understandable on why they were here. And same thing
But
with
if
the
they,
other
yeah, why
the
was
other
it?
ones, if there was a warrant with Erie County, and you had said that my troopers were just there, and they
No,
didn't,
that wasn't the case because they said they had a warrant, and then the state trooper said we also have a warrant.
okay.
Like it was two different.
But I mean, during the arrest process, Erie County said they have a warrant. They arrested you, handcuffs, put you in their car, and did what they do.
no, they didn't. No,
Oh,
I said I need to see that warrant.
Okay.
They left. I don't know why people are coming here, police, without warrants. It's a big problem. And who do I make a complaint to?
so that night that the Erie County said they had a warrant for you, they didn't arrest you?
No,
No.
no.
What happened that night?
That was during the day. That was in February.
okay.
But just Friday night, the two sheriff deputies were here saying they had a warrant,
Okay.
and did not have a warrant. I said I need to see that warrant,
Okay.
and they don't have a warrant. But, what is going on with this? Who do I make a complaint to about that?
That would be through Erie County. If Erie County is doing something, you have to talk to Erie County. If my troopers are doing something, of course, you can do what you did here, or talk to me directly. Call me on the
And
phone, that type of thing.
I believe there was state troopers here on July 27th of 2022, and my motorcycle was stolen out of my driveway.
Okay. And they were
It's
here
not
to
okay.
investigate
It's
that,
not
or-
okay. No, I said clearly that I do not consent to that being taken.
Okay.
Why is it being taken? And now I still can't get it back, and that tow company is trying to extort me for $13,000.
So it was towed?
It was stolen. It was stolen because a toad would be if it's obstructing, on the road, or, something like that. It was parked right in front of my barn there.
Okay. And then what happened? I'm sorry, I don't know that case.
It was taken
By, do you know who? Or?
I guess the North Collins Village police
Okay.
made the order, but sheriff deputies were rolling it down the driveway, and state troopers were here. Where are the good cops?
Again,
Do you know what I mean?
County's case, I don't
There
know
was
what
like
their
12
case
of them
is.
here. Where's the good cop that's going to say, hey, why are you taking that guy's motorcycle?
Again, if it's Erie County's case, I don't know what their case
I'm
is, and I
just,
don't know what they were, why they took it.
Do you
and
see
so forth.
what I mean, though?
Well, I can't speak to their case because I wasn't part of their case and I'm not part of their department. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I know. I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened. Is what the police always say. But then, they come and drag me out of my house without a warrant.
Again, if that happened with a different department, I can't speak to them. I can only speak to what happens with my guys.
Yeah,
We work together, but we don't share cases and so forth. You know what I mean?
if you put those addresses in from those incidents, you could get all the body cam footage, right?
Absolutely, I'm going to review those. Yeah.
Okay, and I put in a FOIA request for that. So, but they said they're going to give me a response in 6 months. That seemed.
Body camera is there's a ton of footage, and then two, it also gets reviewed to see what's on there.
They redact the parts
And,
that
like at the station, of course, we have a code to get in through the door. And if that code is caught on our body camera, we of course don't want that getting out to the general public, so they have to, blur that image. That way, when it does make it out to the public, you can't see what the special code is to get to our station. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? And same thing. If I was here at yours and you had a special code here, and you didn't want that getting out, you wouldn't want me to be able to show that footage on Facebook or wherever, so everybody can now see what your special code is. So that kind of thing has to be taken care of. Or say one of my guys comes in and is talking to me during your case and asks me what my phone number is. And I say it. Now it's on their camera. Well, of course, we don't want my phone number getting out. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? So there's a very long process.
Hopefully that's not abused, that redaction process.
Right. There's only certain things that are allowed, and there's rules on what is allowed and what isn't allowed and so forth. But that's why it's so backed up and lengthy.
So, let me ask you this. Is there a warrant for my arrest with the New York State Troopers?
Yes.
There is.
Yes.
There's a warrant for my arrest.
Yes.
You're telling me that now?
I am telling you that right now.
Can I see it?
Yep.
Are you here to arrest me? On that warrant?
I can.
Let me see.
This is my original, so I'm not going to hand it over, but
bench warrant.
Yep.
Where's the rest of it?
This is the whole warrant. This is it. So it's a bench warrant.
Well, where's the original warrant?
This is the original. Right there's the watermark.
Watermark.
See how it's
Oh, it's
on
embossed.
there? It's stamped on there. Yes, there is actual warrant to it.
So that's the warrant that other policeman was talking about.
This one is dated May 22nd, 2023. So this one was just issued not that long ago. And it's for some charges stemming from...
A bench warrant must be from...
That means that you've already been arraigned and processed with the arresting agency, which would be us, on, it looks like, harassment and criminal mischief charges.
What if I showed you a paper that said that was dismissed?
If it's
Would you
after
take it? Huh?
May 22nd, that would be beneficial.
No, before that.
Right. So now
That's
this
fraudulent.
has just been issued.
Oh, it's a... No.
The court just issued this, North Collins, on May 22nd.
That doesn't surprise me. Where's
What I'm here for, yes, I brought this along. What I am here
You know
for...
that's not a warrant, right?
No, it is.
Well, where's the affidavit?
What, the information that goes along
What
with
is the probable cause? Yeah.
do
No
you mean
warrant shall
probable
issue.
cause?
No warrant shall issue but upon probable cause.
And no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized.
Right, the arrest has already been made.
Without a warrant. You can't circumvent the warrant process.
You're getting to a bunch of legal jargon that you're actually in over your head about, but what I'm here for is this. I brought this with me because if the arrest can be made, I would make the arrest, but I am more interested in this right here. Because this is what I'm sent to investigate, being that I'm the sergeant up there.
Why did I not receive anything with that warrant?
You'll have to ask North Collins Court about that. The police, we get the warrant from the court, and then we now can execute it. How the court, if they notify through mail, through email, through text message, whatever they do, that is up to the court. Again, it falls on, we can't tell the courts what they have to do. So I don't know if they're mailing something to a different address. The address they have on here
You should be.
is this one.
Aren't you to protect the people's rights? You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution.
Absolutely.
But the court is not the people. That's from a magistrate.
It's from the judge, yes.
So where's the probable cause?
Again, the probable cause has to do with the arrest. And the arrest was made however long ago these charges stem from. The probable cause doesn't have to do anything with the warrant.
Well, that arrest was made.
Which one? The harassment and criminal mischief?
Yeah.
Okay,
From your men
right.
without a warrant. See the problem
When
here?
did that happen?
July 16th.
July 16th.
Yeah.
So you did
Nice.
something to cause them to come up with those charges, right?
I don't know. I wasn't.
If the court case is going
That's a-
on, you
a
don't
good-
want to tell me about
good
it. but
question,
what was the original call?
There was no exigent circumstances.
Again, you're talking about things that doesn't even apply. What was damaged or vandalized to cause them to think you did criminal mischief?
I don't know. They came here, said to ask me questions. If there was a warrant, they would have said there's a warrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't. They used trickery. And then they drug me in chains and arraigned me at force of arms.
You mean handcuffs?
Yeah.
And force of arms, what does that mean?
Yeah, by the power of having a gun.
By the power of having a gun.
Sure, that's
So
by
the
force
gun
of
was on their
arms.
hip, it wasn't pointed
By
at your
force of
head.
arms.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
So that there's no warrant. There's no probable cause. You can't. It's a kidnapping. You can't kidnap somebody with no probable cause, and then then think that legitimizes it now by having that's not a warrant. It's a bench warrant.
Okay, and did you go to court and argue this point? And
I think I've been to court on that matter 18 times.
okay.
And I've been
Did
arrested.
the judge agree with you to say, oh yes, you're right. You've proved your point that there was no probable cause to make the arrest originally, and that's why everything should be dismissed.
Yeah, maybe in a perfect world, but
That's the way it works.
I requested to see.
I watch court TV all the time.
Yeah,
and Johnny
I know.
Depp was just on
Yeah.
there, and that's how it works.
I requested to see that warrant
Okay.
and showing the probable cause.
The warrant doesn't show probable cause. Again,
No warrant shall issue but upon probable cause.
right, and that's based off the original arrest,
Yeah.
which something was done.
Right. So now you got that one photocopy in your hand.
It's not a photocopy; it's the original.
Well, it's the original. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you that. It's got the wedding signature on there, but there's no probable cause. There's no affidavit.
Again,
So
you're
just
talking
because
about things that don't apply to that.
well, because they skipped that over in the first place when your men came here and drugged me out of my house without a warrant.
which is what you should be fighting in court.
There must be a valid arrest warrant before what is that bench warrant for
The
what
bench
purpose?
warrant is issued because you were already arrested for the criminal mischief and the harassment charges, but didn't complete everything needed at court. That's why it's a bench warrant. If it was an arrest warrant, that means you hadn't been processed.
What
yet.
didn't I complete?
Failed to appear for a scheduled court appearance.
Let me bring something up that nobody's really talking about. A lot of times the people get tickets or get arrested and have to go to court. Back in the day, you were given a court date. All of a sudden now, they want you to call the court in a few days to find out if your ticket went through. There's either two things happening here, folks. Either they're all doing this on purpose or the whole damn system is incompetent.
Failed to appear. Mm-hmm. Oh, so there's service of process then. Where's the affidavit of service? That I
And
was-
you're
that-
talking about a like on a notice of correction, but that's
Notice.
what the judges issued this for, because you were
Yeah,
supposed to go to court.
I'm getting
and you
tired
didn't show
of
up to
this.
court.
I'm getting tired of this. That's
What
going to be
I'd
another.
advise you to do on this, again, I'm here for this. But what I would advise you to do on this bench warrant, which is right here in my hand, it is valid, is contact the court and ask them what court date do I need to show up for, because your charges that you have are still pending. If you have a defense, which you're trying to explain to me right now, which I am not the person to explain your defense.
You're not a
to, it's
lawyer.
the
I
judge.
understand it.
Right, it's the judge and the attorneys and all that kind of stuff, then that's who you need to talk to. But until you talk to the judge in the court on this, there is a original active bench warrant for your arrest.
That's ridiculous.
I'm just saying.
I'm tired of this.
I'm just saying, that's how you need to take care of this.
Well,
Or
here's my problem.
Any police officer that comes in contact with you is going to see that you have an active warrant and is going to arrest you.
Boy, they're going to be sorry they keep doing this. This is a long history of abuses. But here's the thing. You say to call them, right?
Call
To
the
clear
court.
things up?
Absolutely.
And they're what, going to maybe give a court date?
Yep.
That seems reasonable, except for how much that I've been through thus far. And
That's through the court.
that's not service of process.
That's through the court. That's an argument you have to make through them.
I'm not
As
the
a police
court's
officer, or all my other police officers out there, Wanda, Eden, Erie County, every police officer, they see that there's an active warrant. That's what they know, right there. I'm trying to just explain it to you so you know.
That's the first one that I've seen. With an actual warrant. That's the first one I've seen. I've requested to see him several times. I don't know why I haven't.
Don't know.
But there's still no affidavit or probable cause, and I don't
Again,
know.
those don't apply to this warrant. Those apply to your original arrest.
So that's why. So it's okay to arrest without a warrant, and then they could issue bench warrants and arrest me
You had
without probable
misdemeanor
cause.
charges, so you don't need a warrant off the original charge, since it's a misdemeanor offense of the criminal mischief.
You don't need a warrant to arrest on a misdemeanor.
Not every arrest needs a warrant. No.
Well, unless the policeman witnesses a crime, right?
That's a violation.
Or there's probable cause. I don't know what the probable cause is.
Right. If you have enough to based on your investigation, you can make the arrest, and that's apparently what happened here on the original charge.
But that's not what they said. They said
Original, and then each additional interaction you've had since then has been because of a warrant that was issued because you failed to appear.
yeah, they're floating one thing off of the next when the
It's
foundation
floated
blocks
off the
weren't laid.
original.
You know.
Off the original, which is your harassment and your criminal mischief. And then because things weren't taken care of at court, the court issues a warrant.
How many times?
They can issue over and over.
And
So say
also,
right
that
now,
was dismissed, too.
if the charges were dismissed, they wouldn't issue another warrant.
It was dismissed, and I could prove it to you.
You said you have paperwork on something.
I do, stating that was dismissed.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you want to see that?
Sure.
Yeah, would you put that in your Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, I'm here to talk to you.
Were you going to arrest me? Did you want me to talk about that, and you were going to arrest me on that warrant?
If you came with me, then we'd take care of your warrant at the same time. Again, I am here for this first and foremost.
Okay. I couldn't come right up with it. I do have it. I have a lot of papers concerning this stuff. I don't know what difference.
Charges were dismissed. The criminal mischief and harassment from our arrest.
It was.
I don't know about Erie County's stuff. Okay, this is from our arrest.
It was.
If those were dismissed, then the court couldn't issue us a warrant. That's all I'm saying.
Shouldn't.
Can't, because the charges are done and over with.
Right. That's how they're doing me. Yeah. I don't
so
know what
then you
difference
have
it would
to take
make.
care of that
Would it make a
before.
difference to you? You seem like higher up over at that barracks.
I'm in charge of the barracks. I'm the station commander there.
You are.
Yes. There are people higher than me, but at that station, I am.
Would you tell your men to not arrest on that warrant if I showed you that it had been dismissed?
I would, if you showed me paperwork that says that these charges are dismissed, I would immediately go back to my station, contact the court, and find out what is going on. I was just.
I'm gonna find that paper then.
I was just provided paperwork that says these charges are dismissed. Why did you give us a warrant? To find out if this is legitimate or not. Absolutely.
I'm gonna find that paper then. That seems worth it to find it.
I'm not trying to
I'm
play
gonna
any
f-
trickery or
I'm
anything.
gonna find
I've
it.
been 100% honest with you the whole time I'm here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you, there's a warrant.
You'll
for
do
you.
that because Okay. So
And even though I'm a police officer, and yes, I can arrest you right now. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because you made a complaint, and I want to find out about that. to
Okay.
make sure.
I don't want to make another complaint. So let me find that paper.
I have some minutes.
You give me just a minute.
Absolutely. You know,
Okay.
Obviously, don't take hours.
No,
or anything, but
no,
give me
probably
a couple
two,
minutes.
3 minutes. I think I'll find
I'm
it.
going to stand right here in the sun because it's a little chilly in the shade.
Okay, I'll be right with you. Thank you.
One of the things I really like about this guy is how humble he is with everything that he's got going on. He even made a video thanking his 30 subs. As of right now, folks, he is at exactly 700 subscribers. I shared another one of his videos on the main channel today. I believe with this one, we'll get him over 1,000. With that, he'll be able to live stream and he can possibly monetize his channel as well. So make sure you guys go watch his videos to help with the watch hours that he needs. All right, let's talk about this video. This is not the first time that cops have come to his house asking him to go with them to the vehicle so that they could take him to a magistrate, yada yada. They're all lies, folks. They never come with the warrant in their hands. And there's a video on his channel right now where they come to his house in the middle of the night asking him to come outside. This is like a freaking crazy movie, folks. Like an episode of Ozark. These cops need to understand that we the people will not be bullied by them. We will have their jobs if they keep it up. This guy did an outstanding job of standing on his Fourth Amendment, and this video should serve as an example of what to do and what not to do when cops come knocking at your door. Absolutely do not open the door. That is the best thing that this guy did throughout the whole video, is not trust a cop and go outside when he was asked to. Just don't do it, folks. Don't open the door and don't trust cops. That seems like the best thing to do in this type of situation. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. I'll drop his channel link in the description and in the pinned comment. Make sure you subscribe to our channel as well. We bring you exclusive videos and new channels. And I'm excited for the next video that we're working on. It's going to be a good one. You guys are absolutely going to love it. We'll see you then. Peace.